guys, I wanted to make this video because I wanted to talk about some Obi Wan movie rumors. It is rumored that the Obi Wan movie may be filmed in Ireland. Yes, George Lucas was in Belfast sometime before Christmas, I think in November, and there's a lot of speculation that George Lucas was scouting locations for the Obi Wan movie. And it was reported that George Lucas was given a tour of a major studio in Belfast. Everything is pretty much just rumors right now. There's no official news about an Obi Wan movie being filmed in Belfast. Some people think that it might be a different Star Wars film that is going to be filmed there. However, just the fact that there are rumors about an Obi Wan movie being filmed in Ireland has me really excited. Honestly, any rumors or speculation about an Obi Wan movie makes me super excited. So, if the movie for Obi Wan is going to be filmed in Belfast, that might be a planet that Obi Wan goes to, since Obi Wan is on Tatooine and it's a desert planet. Or maybe they might kind of do like sort of a flashback and show a little bit of Obi Wan's childhood, maybe a little bit of Obi Wan's past before he became a Jedi. Maybe the locations for Ireland will be Obi Wan's home planet. Ewan McGregor has said in the past that he always thought that there should have been an Obi Wan movie right after the events of Revenge of the Sith that would also connect to the events of New Hope. So I want to talk about something that I'm actually surprised not a whole lot of people have talked about. I want to talk about Anthony Breznican. He is a journalist. He is a senior staff writer for Entertainment Weekly. And he had a lot of interesting thoughts and points about how Obi-Wan could be connected to Rey and how he believed that Rey was related to Obi-Wan. So I was able to find 2 podcasts with Anthony Breznican talking about why he thought Rey and Obi-Wan had a connection, why he thought they were related. The first podcast came out around the release of Rogue One. And the second podcast he did is more recent. It came out before the release of The Last Jedi. It came out early December. And I'm going to put links in the description box so you guys can watch the podcast, so you guys can watch the whole thing. And so he gave his opinion on why he thought there hasn't been an Obi-Wan movie released yet, like how there's Solo and Rogue One and all of that. And he said he thought it was because Obi-Wan's story in the saga wasn't done yet. He talked about how he had a lot of connections with Lucasfilm. He knows a lot of people who work for Lucasfilm. And he said in one of the podcasts, he said that he suspects that there is a relation between Obi-Wan and Rey and that it's not just guesswork. So these are little snippets of what Anthony Breznican said and his whole opinion about Obi-Wan being related to Rey. Now I found out about the podcast with him from a YouTuber's channel, and the YouTuber is called Element 7, and he was talking about Anthony Breznican and how he thought Rey was related to Obi-Wan. Then I googled Anthony Breznican and I found only a couple of articles about him talking why he thought Rey was related to Obi-Wan. These snippets are from sci-fi.com. And I found out about Anthony Breznican's opinion and who Anthony Breznican was. I YouTubed the podcast and I found his podcast. And this was the first podcast, like I said before, was around the same time of the release of Rogue One. So a little bit further back. He makes a lot of points in the podcast that aren't included in these snippets, so if you guys want to check it out, you should. I found his second podcast, his most recent podcast, more interesting than the first one, actually. So in the more recent podcast that came out in December, he said that a lot of times when it comes to shows and movies and stuff, there's already a plan. And sometimes the fans will figure out the plan. And then the showrunners, the writers will have to adjust the plan. Not change or rewrite the plan, but adjust it so fans don't figure it out. He also talked about how Star Wars is looking for ways to continue the franchise, to expand the franchise, and how connecting Obi-Wan and Rey together is a great way to continue the franchise. So I found his podcast really interesting, and one of the reasons why I really liked hearing his opinion about it is because he's not someone who's working for Lucasfilm. He's not a cast member, he's not a director, and the people who work for Lucasfilm, they can't really say anything. And so when they're interviewed questions, a lot of times their answers contradict with things that they've said in the past or with another cast member's perspective on the same topic. And they sign contracts, so they can't say anything. And obviously they're not going to say anything, because if they told the secrets for episode 9 or for any other Star Wars movie, then nobody would pay to go see the movie in theaters. He is a writer for Entertainment Weekly, and he talks about different movie sets that he has visited and written pieces about the movies and upcoming movies. So he's a high-profile journalist. He is a journalist with a lot of experience with the entertainment industry. So everything he talks about isn't official and it's rumors, but his points and why he believes that Rey and Obi-Wan are related make a lot of sense, especially from a business perspective. So if you're trying to keep a franchise going, if you're trying to continue the franchise, then you wouldn't close a door that could connect a character to a character from the original series. And I completely agree when he said the reason why he thought there hasn't been an Obi-Wan spin-off movie yet is because his role isn't done in the saga. And Anthony Breznican said that when he watched Force Awakens, he wasn't expecting for them to use Obi-Wan's voice at all, which I wasn't either when I was going into the movie. When I saw Force Awakens, I didn't think I was going to hear Obi-Wan's voice. I didn't even think there would really be a mention of Obi-Wan or much of one, and we heard his voice. If there isn't a connection with Obi-Wan and the movies with the new series, then why have they waited to make an Obi-Wan spinoff? Because a ton of people would have gone and seen it. I want to see an Obi-Wan movie. Like, why did they wait? They released Obi-Wan figurines around the release of The Last Jedi, and I don't think that is a coincidence. And the name of the figurine is Obi-Wan Force Spirit. I feel like they're prepping up for Ewan McGregor to return as Obi-Wan in episode 9 and for an Obi-Wan spinoff. I follow Star Wars on Instagram, and they had a picture not too long ago of Ewan McGregor on the set of Revenge of the Sith, and I just feel like I feel like there was a reason for why they did that. And there were a lot of Obi-Wan storylines on Star Wars Rebels, and Dave Filoni said that the characters they brought from the original series or different Star Wars movie series, that it was not for fan service, that the characters had a purpose. And he said in a recent interview that everything is all connected, and one of the episodes that he had in season 4, you can hear all of the characters' voices, and he was saying everything's connected, everybody is connected to one another. Which I'm going to talk about how I think Star Wars Rebels ties into things that are going to happen in episode 9 and some theories I have now after watching Star Wars Rebels for a different video. So I'm really excited about an Obi-Wan movie. I love Obi-Wan. That's the spinoff I want to see the most. So let me know what you guys think. What are your thoughts and feelings about an Obi-Wan movie? What do you guys think about the Obi-Wan movie rumors? If you guys have any theories, please let me know. I would love to hear from you guys. Oh, and I was really happy to hear that John Williams thought that Rey wasn't a nobody and doesn't believe that. And he's the music composer. He composes the music, and they have to tell him some things are going to happen in the story. He wouldn't be able to make the music if he didn't have an idea of what was going on. He has to create the mood and the ambiance for the story, and Vader's theme and Kylo's theme are very similar, and Rey's theme sounds a lot like Obi-Wan's. I also think it would be so cool if Rey is a Kenobi because John Williams composed the music for Obi-Wan. He made Obi-Wan's theme, so it would be really awesome if Rey's music theme is connected to an original character's theme that he created. So on a side note in Star Wars news, Mark Hamill finally got a star. Jon Favreau is going to be writing and producing a live-action Star Wars TV series. I'm so excited about that. I have wanted to watch a live-action Star Wars TV show for a long time. And I think Jon Favreau is a good choice. I loved the Jungle Book, so I think he'll do a good job. What do you guys think? Also, The Last Jedi is coming out to DVD very soon. I can't wait to watch all the Kylo and Rey scenes all over again, over and over again. So there's a lot of Star Wars news going on. There's a lot of things happening in Star Wars right now. There's always things happening with Star Wars, but especially right now. And this doesn't have anything to do with Star Wars, even though the movie is owned by Disney and Ewan McGregor is starring in it. Have you guys seen the Winnie the Pooh movie trailer? I'm so excited. I cried when Pooh was talking to Christopher Robin. I know that's off topic, but I had to throw it in there since Ewan McGregor is in the Winnie the Pooh movie. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed my video, please give it a big thumbs up. Please like it and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and there's a lot of exciting things happening right now with Star Wars, and I'm really excited about the Winnie the Pooh movie. I will see you guys next time. Bye! And remember, may the Force be with you.